Hello and welcome. My name is Shifty, and today I'll be coming at you with some Assassin's Creed Revelations single-player computer game gameplay playthrough. Our episode will begin now. We will begin with our new tradition of some history before we begin the episode. So what I have for you today is, first of all, correction. I said that we may have run into Kemal Reyes, the admiral who performed well in the Second Ottoman-Venetian War. This is not the case. We ran into Piri Reyes, who's more of a scholar and navigator. Apparently the word Reis, R-E-I-S, is a Turkish word for captain. So my confusion, so that's the source of my confusion there. One second. So, yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing is just some more information about the reign of Bayezid the second, who's the current sultan in 1511. As we run around here in Constantinople. Yeah, so Bayezid not only sort of established Ottoman dominance over Greece, taking it away from the Venetians, but also defeated apparently an 80,000 strong Polish army, which I'm gonna need to get more information about, because that seems like a serious claim. I don't quite understand, I don't quite know what war they're referring to, or at least it's not coming to the top of my head. And then the other piece of information that I learned about Bayezid II is that so when Ferdinand and Isabella, in a glorious piece of legislation, removed the Jewish population from Spain and exiled them, telling them that they had to leave. Bayezid saw this as an opportunity to invite them to invite those Satan-worshipping infidels, those deicidal users, into his own kingdom, empire, I should say, and lambasted Ferdinand and Isabella for being anti-Semitic and for being fools to renounce the riches that the Jews would bring them. I do not believe it. And so he said that the Jews are more than welcome to make their way to Constantinople, and he helped them come in and threatened anyone who mistreated them with death. And
worry about your own effect. I am so in the wrong place. My God, please help me now. This is no business.
So that's a little piece of history today. And looking forward to the next one. I think in the next one we'll talk about the Janissaries, because they're an interesting military force. Assist the citizen. Where is the citizen?
Get out of your way, Fendi.
Well, you have no hope.
Your death is a small matter. You do not see that family.
I wanted to hit the bank. Oh, nothing. Okay.
Another time then.
It'd be cool if they had an actual boat go across the river. It's just those things in video games you gotta like... Here's the guy we've been trying to get killed, but I think I looked it up on
Any news of the Traitor Valley? Have you found him?
He found us, Mentor. 2 of our brothers were kidnapped from this den earlier today. Now Vali is demanding that we hand over our property to the Templars.
No. Do not negotiate with men who use hostages as leverage.
Okay.
Hunt them down, and we eliminate them.
Then we should split up and search Galata now. We have little time to waste.
Lose weight, gentlemen.
No way. Help him. I must soon head to the...
Looks like there's a bank over there we could get.
He's got it there.
Well now, what's he doing?
Let's check the time. Let me hit this doctor's office.
Medicines, treatment for the sick or wounded.
Can't remember what the full synchronization requirements were. Let's go ahead and grab.
Sultani? Here? I love you. My pay is nothing else. Another strange.
Where do they cut throats like that? Isfahan?
God, are they stupid? What am I supposed to do? Do not be detected while you search for the prisoners.
More border. That clock. Wait a minute.
Splinter bomb. Are you kidding me?
Now, do it! Mary, forgive me. For dying. Not I.
Solid.
Was it Vali who did this to you?
Mentor, forget me. You have fallen for a ruse. He captured me to draw assassins away from our headquarters. He will be on his way there now.
You are a canny soldier, Ezio. But you alone are not enough to save this city.
I will follow from the rooftops.
Let's see, jump.
Once your creed was as vital to me as air and water. But when the Turks marched into Wallachia, and you assassins did nothing to stop it, how could I continue to believe?
Good question.
If a man's philosophy does not let him protect his people, his home, and his family, what good can it do for the world?
Peace be with you.
I mean, do we have an answer to that? Why didn't we stop the Turks from wandering into the into a place where they don't belong?
Claudia, I am now in possession of one of the Masyav keys. And better still, I have discovered a map, encoded with signs and symbols, which I believe will lead me to the remaining keys. Its full meaning is a mystery to me, but I am thankful to have met a Venetian woman willing to help me decipher it. I must not overstate my successes. The Templars still hold one key hostage, and if I am to recover it, I may need more help than the assassins can provide. If I can make a friend in the Ottoman court, My access to the secrets of this city will improve greatly.
I bet we're gonna run into Suleiman now.
A pleasant surprise, Ezio. We should trade stories if I'm not dead by this time tomorrow.
Is there a chance of that?
We learn that the Byzantines are planning to infiltrate Topkapi Palace, now that Prince Suleiman has returned from his Hajj. If they do strike, it will be tonight at a cultural exposition the prince has organized.
So what is our plan?
Gardeshim, this is not your fight. No need to snare yourself in the Ottoman affairs.
The Byzantines found a key beneath Topkapi Palace, and I would like to know how.
Ezio, we want to protect our Shehzade, not interrogate him.
Trust me, Yusuf. Just tell me where to go.
Topkapi's main gate. We plan to dress as entertainers and walk right in.
I will find a disguise and meet you there.
So Blizzard planning to attack the Ottoman royal family. Join Yusuf, protect the Ottomans, and gain their trust. Okay, but why did he say Suleiman? Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. You're supposed to say Salim. I don't quite understand why Solomon is what was said. Not cool. I'm gonna lose my full sync because of this.
Cowardly ways. You must find these vile agents of the evil. I have whatever you need. From traditional medicine.
Oh my god, I have to go up there? That's bullshit. No! Like, just missed him.
Minstrels from Italia. I am going to enjoy this.
Delicious. I beat him. Do not be detected. Am I supposed to not kill them?
This mighty man just...
Okay.
This hero's luck will hold, we pray, and when he plays his cards, he'll...
Glorious heroes like me.
What do you think you're doing?
I look ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
My blade is too conspicuous in this outfit. Are you armed?
C'est le deal. You mark the targets, and we will take them out. You, know how to play that thing?
I learned a few chords when I was young.
When were you ever young?
Okay.
This courtyard is closed to the public. Turn around and start walking.
Perdonate, buon signore. We are this evening's entertainment.
Any old Gerzek can carry an instrument around. Get lost.
Young Cesare, I heard him say, could not
You
be
sound
killed
like a
by
dying
man.
cat.
So I tossed him through the air to see where he might
What is
land.
this?
A
Where,
minstrel
Watson?
song I've heard them say brings maidens by the score. But luck deserts me
What
when
are
I
you
play.
doing?
I hasten to the door.
Ekala, go in and bother the guests with that noise.
Ostentinier, I beg you, let Byzantium endure. Constantine's corpse would turn, had not Stambul the cure.
Oh god, alright.
No one understands my plight, the life of a musician, singing for impatient men, eternal preach.
Efendim fevkalade.
Şahane, şahane.
Çok güzel. Daha sıkı çalışmalısın. Patron bu.
Vieri, oh Vieri, yes, he of Nazi fame, was just as mad as his old man, and indeed just the same.
He's talking about how he whacked a Patsy.
Cesare, oh Cesare, a man of great depravity, believed himself immortal till he had a date with gravity.
There we go.
There was a man named Duccio, a rat with lecher's taste. Whenever he would show himself, my feast would find his face.
Beautiful. Let's get some more of these.
Venezia's grim doge, a fierce and evil man, was just a trifle red of face when I upset his plan.
Italian minstrel simulator.
Proud Romagna's iron lady, a rose of tempered steel, could raise the ardor of a corpse and teach a stone to feel.
See what happens when we do it to the snitch.
Am a tactless minstrel, I sing off key for coins. If you spot me in the street, please kick me in the loins. The things I do to save the world surprise me time to time.
The Janissary
Like
is just like,
learning
no.
how to play the lute and making these words rhyme. I can't believe I stand here and seeing my time I waste. But you who sit and smile at me, sincerely have no taste. I will sing in praise of children, I will croon in praise of dames, I will chant in praise of mighty men when I recall their names.
These are, I haven't heard a single one repeat yet, I don't think.
Oh, the beauties of Firenze can melt a heart, you'll see. Beware the girls of Roma, lest fire you wish to be.
I think we heard that one.
To judge a lady's character, note well her company. If you should wish to seem a sage, come spend the night with me.
This courtyard is clear.
But I do not see Prince Suleiman.
It's gotta be... what? Suleiman should not have been born yet. If it's 1511?
Now this is a celebration. Suleiman, the Sultan's grandson and governor of Kefe.
Oh, it's this
He's
grandson.
only 17.
Yeah, okay, so Selim
We met
is
on the
Suleiman's
ship.
dad.
He
That's what I
told
thought.
me he was a student. And who is that?
His uncle, Shehzade Ahmed, the Sultan's favored son. He is grooming himself for the Sultanate as we speak.
Sherife, Solon is up.
Come. We have more Byzantines to find.
Okay. So I guess Suleiman has been born already.
Thank you.
I don't know how influential he was at this point. His dad is not Sultan yet, so he'd probably be like worried about this stuff.
We should speak soon.
I took her at her leisure. She said it's strictly business. Such business was my pleasure.
Okay, well at least we got it right. He's the grandson of the current Sultan.
Fair Lucrezia could not sate her appetite for lovers, but I suspect she would be fine with 2 or 3 more brothers.
Ooh. Shots fired.
We should speak soon.
What?
I sing in Italiano, you understand no word. But my Greek is non-existent,
Thank you.
and my Turkish is absurd.
It is wonderful to see you again. Hayırlı akşamlar. I hope you are enjoying yourself.
Who's saying that? Oh no, it's a chick.
Before Rodrigo was the Pope, he was a man of vices. And once he gained the Holy See, he raised his vices' prices. dressed up like a
Hayırlı
jester.
akşamlar.
I act
I
the
hope you are
fool and
enjoying
mime.
yourself.
All the actions of those I curse and run down all the time.
Uh-oh. The assassin failed.
Suikastçı! Suikastçı! Clear the courtyard! Şehzade Suleiman, take cover! Follow them! It's you!
It is a relief to see you again, mio bel menestrello. Did I say that right?
Well enough. I hear you are a governor, too. Is there anything you do not do?
I do not talk to strangers. I am Suleiman.
Ezio Auditore.
Shehzadem, are you injured?
Who is your captain, soldier?
Tarek Balete, he is away on an errand.
Clear this body and send the guests home. Then summon Tarek to the divan.
Baş üstüne, Shehzadem.
Tarek Barlete is a captain in the Janissary Corps, the Sultan's elite soldiery.
They guard the Sultan, but not his family.
Not very well, evidently. Ezio, do you have some time to spare? I would like your opinion on something.
I will, once I change out of these rags.
Güzel. Meet me when you are ready.
Okay, so hold on a second. Does this add up? When was Suleiman born? Let's see if they have this in the database. I should be checking this more often. People. Contacts. Oh, look at all this. Okay, so we've got Prince Suleiman. Okay, so everyone in the world knew this guy's name in the 16th century, Suleiman the Magnificent. They called him in the West the 10th Sultan of Osman's ever-expanding empire, Osman being the sort of patriarch of the Ottomans. It's what the word Ottoman comes from. His fellow Turks were also generous with their praise, though far more practical, calling him Suleiman Kanuni, or the Lawgiver, a man responsible for improving the empire's bureaucratic engine, making it run like a well-oiled engine. Unfortunate writing right there, but whatever. It's no small feat for an empire as large as his. But I'm getting ahead of myself, ahead of our present concerns. When Ezio met Suleiman, he was still a young man with only the faintest hope of ever becoming sultan, since his father Selim was dead last in the Ottoman hierarchy. So, as befitting a young man of his status and stature, Suleiman threw himself into study with little thought of ever becoming sultan himself. He was educated at the university in Istanbul and received private tutoring in Topkapi Palace. Little else is known about his early years except that he was a kind and thoughtful man and that he had a servant named Ibrahim who he considered his best friend. Oh, come on. By the time Suleiman was 17, however, Bayezid had recognized his grandson's talent and intelligence and installed him as the governor of a large region north of the Black Sea. Over the next few years, Suleiman would hold a number of similar positions until 1520, when an unexpected tragedy robbed his father of the Sultanate. Suleiman, aged 26. So he's 26 in 1520, so he would be, it's 1511 right now, so we need to subtract 9 years from that. So he's 17. Okay, this makes sort of sense. Suleiman, age 26, took the throne. They're not emphasizing how important his father is, because his father conquered Egypt. Like, okay. No pacifist, Suleiman would expand the Ottoman lands to the furthest point. By the end of his rule, the lands under his command stretched from Algeria to the Persian Gulf and from Austria down to Egypt. But for all his expansionist desires, he was a tolerant man too, and realized that the only way to keep an empire as large as his together was to honor the cultures, traditions, and religions of those living under his auspices. That, I would say, was not his idea. That sort of policy started earlier than this, the so-called millet system, although it wasn't systemized yet, but the general idea that they shouldn't like shove their religion down people's throats in the Middle East didn't originate with Suleiman. And then I'm just curious if he was Wonder what region north of the Black Sea he was the governor of. And they're really, and then also they say here like he would expand the Ottoman Empire's lands to its furthest points, although from my understanding of it, a lot of the territorial expansion was his father's doing. But again, I am fully willing to be wrong about these things, so if anyone in the Sheep Gang family can correct my understanding of Ottoman history, I am very willing to learn. So, yeah, let's go. Wait, are there any other people we can look at? Contacts. Sophia Sartor. Quite a lady, don't you think? Polylingual, multicultural, hyper-intelligent, and mature beyond her years. We know she was born in Constantinople sometime around 1746 and lived there with her family until the beginning of the Ottoman-Venetian War. So this would be the second Ottoman-Venetian War, because she was born after the first one. That was 1499, a really bad year for Venetians living inside the empire. Sophia's parents dragged her back to Venice, but she could never forget the city where she was born. What's that saying? You can take the girl out of Constantinople, but you can't... okay. Cringe, and that painting of her, I could stare at it for days. I haven't seen this painting. That's by Albrecht Dürer, a well-known German artist. It's a masterpiece glowing with warmth and color. Sophia's father offered Dürer a ridiculous sum to paint a portrait of his daughter, but when the painter finally saw his model in person, he declined all payment. He claimed the honor of rendering her would be reward enough. Right. Only hotshot artists can get away with sap like that. Though her interests were broad, Sophia's primary passion was for literature, a love made possible by the invention of the printing press half a century earlier. Oh yeah, also the Jews that Bayezid II brought to Constantinople brought the first printing press in the Ottoman Empire with them and set it up there. So the beginning of Ottoman printing began from the Jews, the Spanish Jews who were invited over. For the first time in history, books were quite cheap and available to almost everyone. Sophia loved the democratizing effect of books and made it her life's work to make sure everyone else did too. Okay, oh yeah, and then we wanted to look at this guy too. Born somewhere in the Ottoman Empire sometime around 1467. Give or take a few years, Hassi Ahmed Muhyiddin Piri was not quite so mysterious as his vague origins may imply. He was an accomplished seafarer and an officer in the Ottoman Navy. Seabound by his early teens, he got his first experience as a privateer, sailing on expeditions of dubious legality with his uncle Kemal. Okay, so that's the guy. That's the admiral. So they are related. The admiral, who was sort of the mastermind in the Second Ottoman-Venetian War, is Kemal, this guy's uncle. Okay. By the time he was in his 20s, he and his uncle had joined the Ottoman Navy, trading their rough freedom for respectability. 1503, at the close of the Ottoman-Venetian conflict, Piri's taste for military adventures waned for a time. He shifted his interest to intellectual pursuits, beginning a serious study of cartography. I think there's a map of the world that he made that I saw, I didn't read that much about this guy, but I think there's some famous map of the world he made. 1506, after some initial and unfortunate disagreements with the assassins, Piri joined their ranks, not as a warrior, however, but as a scholar and technician. For all that he had seen in his years as a sailor, he had grown bored of the artificial boundaries that separate nations from one another and felt the assassins offered the truest intellectual freedoms. Okay. In late 1511, after the sudden death of his uncle, Piri took to the seas once again to study navigation and hone his drafting skills. By 1513, he had produced what would eventually be considered his most famous map, a small work best known for containing one of the earliest accurate depictions of the eastern shore of South America. Throughout the next few decades, Piri continued to make maps and perfect his skill as a craftsman of rare artistic and technical talent. It wasn't until Piri was in his early 80s that he officially earned the rank of Reis, or Admiral. Okay, so Reis means is more serious than Reis is more serious than a captain. Apparently means admiral. By which point he was a legend in the Ottoman Navy. All right, very good. All right, let's hit this viewpoint.
bit old to be living above.
Come on, you can do it, too. No? Look at the tall one. Is this the tallest one? Do we have to carry on the tradition of throwing ourselves off the tallest building? Oh yeah, and we have parachutes now, so where should we go? Down there, maybe? Is there any tower taller than this? I think this is the tallest one. Maybe that one over there? I don't know. Let's head that way. No! Oh. Okay. What? We just fail a leap of faith? I guess we did it. Alright. Let's hit this viewpoint now.
About that I know that I'm sure it is.
I have arranged a meeting with my uncle Ahmed and the Janissary captain, Tariq Barlate. The Janissaries are loyal to my grandfather, but they have lately become angry over his choice of the next sultan.
Your uncle?
Exactly. The Janissaries prefer my father, Selim.
You are in a tough spot. But how do the Byzantines fit into this?
I had hoped you might know. Would you be willing to help me find out?
I am tracking them myself. I can help you, as long as our interests run parallel.
I will take what I can get. There is a hatch at the top of that tower which leads to a secret room. Go there, wait, and watch.
Okay. Let them get busy with that. Move it at you.
That wouldn't happen to me. You will not get away!
Janissaries everywhere. Alright, here we go.
Go! Come on! Bring him down! Go! Take it! That will cost you!
So it's a harder.
Right now! Now!
Fighting kinda... We need to get 40 of those, so...
Take it!
Uh-oh.
Get there!
We did it. Okay, apparently we're 2/3 complete with that.
Shit! We're losing him!
Dude, that's the coolest one I've ever seen in my life. Are you kidding me? That was amazing. I haven't seen that one yet. We like twisted his neck around. Okay, apparently we can't loot them. Now that we've counter-stealed them. Apparently we get a weapon from doing that challenge. That's why I want to do it. That was a cool fight.
Heed my nephew, Tariq. Your incompetence borders on treason. And to think that today, your Janissaries were outshone by an Italian lute player. Preposterous.
An inexcusable failing, Effendim. I will conduct a full investigation.
I will conduct the investigation, Tariq. For reasons that should be obvious.
Evet, Shehzadem. You have your father's wisdom.
And his impatience. Uncle, I am relieved to see you safe.
Likewise, Suleiman. Allah emanat olun. Tariq Bey, a word. What was the purpose of this attack, I wonder? To make me look weak? An ineffective steward of the city? If you are the hand in this mess, Tariq, you have made a grave mistake. My father has chosen me as the next Sultan, not my brother.
Ahmed, I am not depraved enough to imagine the conspiracy you accuse me of.
What have I done to earn such contempt from the Janissaries? What has my brother done for you that I have not?
May I speak freely?
You'd better.
You're weak, Ahmed. Pensive in times of war and restless in times of peace. You lack passion for the traditions of the Ghazi, yet you speak of fraternity in the company of infidels. You make a decent philosopher, Ahmed, but you will be a poor sultan.
You may show yourself out.
Quite a family,
Your uncle lacks sway over the men he will soon command.
Tariq is a hard man. Proud and capable, but ambitious. And he admires my father greatly.
But he failed to secure this palace against the Byzantine invasion. That alone is worth our attention.
Precisely.
Where should we begin?
For now, keep an eye on Tariq and his Janissaries. They spend much of their free time in and around the bazaar.
I will start there when I can.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know we were supposed to do that. I want to hit that Altair mission, maybe? Where's the next normal mission? Curious. What are you doing? You did hit a bank pretty bad as well. That's not what I wanted it to. Where's this bookstore? What? I see the books right there. Oh. What? Ho! This is the coolest place in the game. Where's Sophia? This place is so awesome. I need this place IRL.
What a fantastic spectacle.
Don't neglect your health after your soul. You belong down below with...
I have saltpeter and sulfur dust. Clear away those nests.
Okay, here's the bazaar or whatever. So there's a bank in here somewhere. Money, great. Where's the bank? Swear there's a bank. place is amazing, dude. This game is insane. There it is.
The madmen and kill them. The city is gripped in terror.
Let's get the rest of these books. Except gotta choose between these two. Let's get the pricier one. Metamorphoses by Ovid.
More deserving of a slow, lingering impairment.
Come, surely.
Cotton! Kitchler!
My goal! My goal! Gone! Thief! He's going for me! Deliler!
On your way.
Mia cara, the strings of fate have drawn us together. Two Italiani, lost and alone in the Orient. Do you not feel the magnetismo?
I feel many things, Messere. Nausea above all.
Is this man bothering you, Sophia?
Excuse me, Messere, but the lady and I are... Oh! Oh, il diavolo in persona! Stay back!
Duccio, a pleasure.
Run, Buonadonna!
Duccio.
Run for your life!
What?
Who was that?
Un cane. He was engaged to my sister many years ago.
That's a
And what
throwback.
happened?
His cazzo was engaged to 6 others. Chiedo venia. So what brings you to these docks?
I took a break from my work to retrieve a package, but here they claim the captain's papers are not in order, so I wait. Che seccatura. I could be here all day.
Let me see what I can do. I know a few ways to bend the rules.
Do you now?
See, I will meet you back at your shop.
In and out without being detected, you say. Simple. What did I just say?
Hold there! Stop for the watch!
I want to cry. I also just got deja vu to the max. What?
more of this. I'm on there. Lost sight of him. Ah! Hurry! Get him!
Ah, full synchronization. What's that green right there? So we're killing people just because we're simping for Sophia? Yeah, it's better than simping for Theodora or something. What's this to do? Locate this. The whole eagle vision thing is so it's like not cool. The gameplay mechanic of eagle vision is just simply not ideal. Simple as.
Sofia Sartor. Perfetto.
Escape area.
Can't be all there, that one. Another Slav mercenary? I've seen it before. Hung up on the tower railing. So funny. Kept screaming, come on, Rabbi, or this. Well done. Well, until the railroad ended this, my no? Nice and if it wasn't for them, life would be so boring. Can't spend my cut if I'm dead, can I? Oh. Did you hear about this terrible assassin leader the boss talks about? Ah, he's a fairy tale.
Make him bleed the death to all who oppose the Templar.
Oh, Harvey, what just blew up? Can't spend my cut if I'm dead, can I?
I wanted, but whatever.
You'll spring a bloody leak if you don't get down. Sorry, not feeling about that, man. Hey, except...
Uh-oh.
He's bullshit.
Get bad. Alright, we'll get this to Sophia and then hit the road.
Are on offer for any who bring information regarding the activity.
Drinking too much coffee. Is there a special place for music stop? Drinking too much coffee. Definitely too much coffee.
Too much coffee, I see. I was wondering why I would assume alcohol is...
Salute, Ezio. Any luck?
Mademoiselle Sofia Sartor, Libraia, Costantinopoli.
Oh no, look at the damage. Did they use this to fight off pirates? Well, so far so good. Ah, beautiful, no? This is a print of a map by Martin Waldseemüller. See here? The new lands, described by Messer Amerigo Vespucci.
Or Cristoforo Colombo. History has a strange way of unfolding.
What do you make of this body of water here?
A new ocean, perhaps. Most of the scholars I know claim the size of the globe has been underestimated.
Incredibile. The more we learn about the world, the less we seem to know. Well, you honored your promise. Here is mine fulfilled. If we are correct, this should show you the location of the first book. I must admit, my head is swimming with the prospect of seeing these books. This is knowledge the world has lost, and must have again. Perhaps I could print a few copies to distribute myself. A small run of 50 or so, that should be enough. Perché ridi?
Forgive me. It is a joy to see someone with a passion so personal and noble. It is inspiring.
Goodness, where is this coming from?
Grazie, Sofia. I will return.
Very good. Sheep gang. Yeah, we failed our synchronization. We're gonna need to up the fat taxes to new heights. So we are low on cash.
Where are the watch? We have a thief here.
Don't you get... Yeah, here's another one. Come on now. Oh, we got another one over here. Lose weight. Lose weight. I can't... The thing is... Yeah, they're fat. They need to lose weight. No doubt about it.
Pitchler! Pitchler! Deliler!
It's a lot of angry, fat Turks. We need more. We need far more.
Pitchler!
Are they losing interest over time? Maybe they have trouble going upstairs or something. How many can we get here? I'll be able to get more than this, right?
Utanen! Laissez clair!
Peace be clear.
Pitchler! Pitchler!
Pitchland! Oh, hai cavalisto!
Ora sfuggi uguale!
يقولون
Yerle bir et! Yapılın! Pitchland! Yapılın!
Should we do a Boston bombing here? Got quite the crowd here, and we do have these splinter bombs ready to go. I think we're gonna do it. Allahu Akbar! Oh my god. More. That was a total fail. He got in the way. Oh, our terrorist attack was totally failed. There we go. That's more like it. Allahu Akbar. That's how it's done. For any jihadis in the Sheep Gang family, take notes. Alright, take care. See you guys in the next episode.